Hello and welcome back to one of my videos. My name is Nicolas. I am an email marketer for fashion brands. And today, yes, I'm sorry about that. It is Black Friday. Black Friday is coming. And with that is coming some adaptations from your part, many work to do, a lot of different stress maybe that you're going through. But we're here to help. And today we're going to talk about how to adapt your email marketing for Black Friday because yes, you do need to have some stuff. So the objective of the video obviously is quite clear, to give you clear actions to adapt your email strategy for Black Friday and Cyber Monday. Because when I talk about Black Friday, I talk about the whole campaign from the warm up to the Cyber Monday and post Black Friday. And we'll talk about why you should adapt your strategy and 5 key actions to adapt for Black Friday. Now let's start first with a number, 40%. 40% is what some brands expect Black Friday to represent of their online revenue. 40% of their 2023 online revenue would be generated during the Black Friday campaign, which is kind of alarming when you think about it, like to really depend that much on a very limited period of time and a very competitive period of time. But that is the reality. Some brands might, expect 20%, 25%. Some brands won't do Black Friday, but some of them do rely way too much on Black Friday and have a lot of pressure on it. 80. What is that number? Well, 80. Your potential buyers, the people you're going to send email to, will receive about 80 emails from competitors and other brands during the weekend. 80 emails. Obviously, that's a lot. Some people will receive less because they've signed up to less newsletters. Some people will receive more because they've signed up to more newsletters. But the point is, it doesn't really matter if they receive it from your competitors or from your other brands. What matters is the volume they receive and how it can impact your own emails, because the more emails people will receive, the more your emails will be buried within the inbox, right? So if you send an email at 8 p.m., but you have 30 emails coming in between 8 and 8:30, your email might be number 10, number 20, number 30 in the inbox. So that's something to consider as well. So with that pressure in revenue, in competition, the game is to be on top of mind and efficiently impact potential buyers. Now again, Black Friday isn't played during Black Friday. There's a whole bunch of different actions to do prior to Black Friday. I talked about it in my 60 days Black Friday plan that I will link at the end of the video. But yeah, the goal really is to be impacting efficiently your potential buyers, people on your list, people who have signed up to your pre-access, maybe to your campaigns, to your drops, and to be in their inbox. So why should you adapt your email marketing for Black Friday? Well, first of all, there are different timings, right? Black Friday, you might do a 15 days campaign, you might do a 5 days campaign, depends on your strategy, but the timing is different. It's much more urgent, it's much more limited. And also, it's not because you send 5 emails that people will see the 5 emails. They might see only one, they might see only 2. So that's why it's very different. Much more inbox competition. We touched on it. It will be tough for people to see your emails, to open your emails. Like open rates might drop 30% because it's not that they're not interested. They just don't see your emails. You might be in page 2. So you have much more competition. And you have the big pressure to reach the objective. And you might be freaking out after day 1 because you realize that day 1, you haven't really achieve what you wanted, and you might want to, boost a bit. So you will need to send more newsletters, tweak the offer, for example, things like that. So how can you adapt your email marketing? I'm going to give you 5 very clear actions you can do that I will be doing for my clients that you can apply to your own strategy. Number 1, pause your current welcome and abandon cart flow. Why is that? Well, the current messaging that you might have in the welcome and abandon cart flow is not adapted to Black Friday, right? Black Friday is all about conversion, is all about the offer, is all about stock going out, and it needs to be much more aggressive, right? The timings and the logic of the flows is not adapted. For example, like in the welcome flow, you might have the welcome flow with a discount, and then 3 days later, you might have another email. The abandoned cart, you might send the abandoned cart reminder after 6 hours, and then another email after 2 days. That needs to change because Black Friday is maybe 3, 5, 7 days. So you need to be really more compact in how often and the delays of the emails. So you will need to build specific flows for the welcome and the abandoned cart for Black Friday with a totally new message, totally new timing, delays of the emails, urgency. You can include countdowns and stuff like that. So it needs to be like very specific flows for Black Friday. Number 2, adapting the sign up pop-up. The 10% discount is not valid. Like as I said in the other video, 70% of the fashion brands use 10% discount as an incentive for people to sign up. And obviously you don't want people to have the 10% discount on top of the actual Black Friday discounts because your margin will go very quickly. So the 10% discount is not valid. It's not like an incentive for people to sign up during Black Friday. So it's not the right one. You need to find out more options. And as we said, the welcome flow will need to be adapted. So you need to adapt to the offer as well. So one thing I'm going to try with one of my clients is a special Black Friday draw, meaning that everybody who enters the sign up for Black Friday draw will have a chance to receive a gift card, right? So it's a competition, and what you want is people to sign up not only for the newsletters but also for the welcome and abandoned cart flow, right? And you want to really build that email with all the traffic you're going to generate from Facebook ads and all that. So yeah. So you need to adapt the sign up pop-up to the Black Friday situation. Number 3, be aggressive. There's nothing wrong with being aggressive in Black Friday. If you do Black Friday and you do like a Black Friday offer and discount, you are aggressive. So you need to be more aggressive. This is a numbers game. As I said, it's not because you're sending 10 emails that people will see the 10 emails. They might only see 3. So really the objective of the campaigns and the flows is to, during the whole campaign, to have an overall open rate of above 60% or 70% to maximize people seeing your offer and going to the website to buy it. Again, really important thing. The objective is to be seen in the inbox. Okay, it is to be within the top 10 emails appearing in the inbox on mobile. You need to reduce delays and increase urgency in the flows, in all of the flows. Welcome, abandoned cart, browse abandonments, etc. And use countdowns as well. It works very well. Whenever I have a countdown, I see the conversion rate go up a lot, click rate go up a lot. So use countdown, use urgency. People know it's a limited time offer. So, play on that. Number 4, treat the welcome flow as an abandoned cart flow. So we already said that you need to adapt the welcome flow and the abandoned cart flow. But the welcome flow needs to be very aggressive. You have no time during Black Friday for brand storytelling. The majority of people that will go to your website from Facebook ads will be retargeted people. So they know a bit about your brand already. You need to convert the non-abandoned carts, the non-cart abandoners, right? So if people sign up because like you have a Black Friday draw, but they don't add to the cart, you still need to convert them, even though they haven't abandoned anything in the cart. So the welcome flow needs to be aggressive as well. And whenever there's a sign up, it means that there is a high intent of buying, and there's a even higher intent from signups during Black Friday. So that's why it's important to also be aggressive in the welcome flow. And lastly, but very, very important, number 5, keep the offer simple. People want clarity. They don't want to calculate anything. They don't want to know how much they're going to save if they buy this and that. They need to know, okay, what is the offer? Is it interesting for me? Yes, no. If yes, I'm going to check it out and maybe I find something I like. But, don't be like super confusing. Like avoid the 10% if you buy for 100 euros, 15 euros off of 150. You have 30% off if you buy 200 euros. It's like don't use the stairs discounts. One discount per product, one main claim, up to 50% off, good to go. Don't be like super confusing with different offers. It never works. People find it very confusing. So be very clear. Up to 50% off. And then during the last day or during the last hours, you can do free shipping. You can do like extra 10% on your order, blah, blah, blah. But be very, very simple. People will be receiving like 80 offers during the weekend. So you need to be very simple, very easy to understand for people to identify if they're interested. And if they are, it's even easier for them to convert. So a quick recap of the 5 actions. Pause the welcome and abandoned cart flow. Adapt the sign up pop-up. Be aggressive. Treat the welcome flow as an abandoned cart flow. And keep the offer simple. If you do these 5 things, you put much more chances on your side to convert, to reach your objective, and for people to buy from you. Now, again, I understand that Black Friday is kind of a bad situation, having to rely on discounts. But sadly, that is the situation. If you decide as a brand to go until Black Friday and using discounts, you need to go all in the game. You just can't be like, well, I'm doing Black Friday, but I don't really want to be too aggressive. Like if you do Black Friday, by definition, you are using an aggressive discount method. So just don't be like half of doing, I'm doing Black Friday, but I don't want to send too many emails. Like if you do Black Friday, you have objectives to reach. If you have objectives to reach, you need to reach them by any means possible. Protecting the margin, it's much easier to build specific flows and be more aggressive on newsletter volume and keeping the offer simple to reach the objective than to do like a 70% off, because you will be losing margin. And at the end of the day, at the end of the Black Friday campaign, what you want still is positive margin. So do these 5 things and it will be much more easier for you to reach the objective you set up. And yeah, so I hope the video was useful. Go check my 60-day plan for Black Friday video that I explained a bit about the warm-up to the Black Friday campaign and what to do during this phase. It's less than 60 days off, until Black Friday at this date of the video, but still valid. Give a like to the video if you find it interesting. Subscribe to the channel for more tips on email marketing and e-commerce to grow your fashion brands. Get in touch with me if you have any questions about all of this, and if you want to work together for Black Friday. I have a special Black Friday plan for newsletters and flows for fashion brands, so reach out if you're interested. And yeah, that was all for me. Take care. See you in the next video. Bye bye.